and welcome. I am the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the Sounders Career, where we only have 4 games left before the July transfer window and potentially getting into that draft lottery situation that I talked about previously. However, I haven't tested that out off camera. I want to test it before I go ahead and commit to it. If it does work, we will definitely go ahead and do it because it seems like it would be a really good idea. It should be a lot of fun to see who gets improved through that system. However, like I said, I do need to test it first, because if I go ahead and do it without testing it and it doesn't work, then this career mode is pretty much over. We kind of have to scrap it and start over from scratch. So I definitely need to test it first, and I will do that before next episode, hopefully coming out on the weekend. But for now, we have 4 games to get through today. We're going to be playing 2 and simulating 2. The teams up on the schedule are Toronto, Vancouver, LA, and NYCFC. So let's get in and see who we're playing first. So the first game up today is going to be against Toronto, and this is going to be one of the games that we play. We're going to stick with the false 9 formation for right now, at least, because what I don't think I mentioned last episode is we lost Sulley Muntari for 8 weeks with a dislocated shoulder, and with our current depth in the CDM position, I don't feel comfortable rolling back out with that 2 CDM formation. So I'm going to go with a formation that only has 1 CDM for right now. It's going to allow Kaptoum and Chris Thompson down here on the bench to get a lot of playing time in there while Muntari is out. So for right now, we're going to stick with this formation. This is the starting 11 we're going with against Toronto. It's a home game, so let's get into it. Here's a look at Toronto's starting 11 for this game, and it is a good starting 11. Gilberto and Giovinco up top, Bradley in the midfield. Most of those other names I'm not too familiar with. I know a few of them here and there, but those are really the danger men to look out for them. Yes, nicely done. He got knocked over for it, but he does get the ball. Vargas takes it around a man. Vargas, where's Hullet? Hullet, you got to get into the box. Come on, Pena. What are you doing? He just stood there on the penalty spot. For some reason, with the Sounders, this false 9 just doesn't seem to work as well. I don't know why that is, but it just does not work as well as it normally does. Oh, please be offsides. He was not offsides, but luckily his shot went way over the crossbar. Come on in here, Hung Chul. Come on, man. Line this up. It's a little bit far out. Not a bad free kick, though, but just why? But the keeper puts hands to it, and I think we're going to end up with a throw in here. We are not. That's actually kept it in play. Unbelievable. There you go. Nicely done. Come on, Kaptoum. Find that ball. That almost cut it up. That almost got through. There's the whistle for halftime, though. That was a thoroughly boring half of football. I don't know. I think they had a couple of shots. I don't think we had any shots on target or shots at all, other than maybe the free kick. That was it. Play it in. Yes. Over here. Nice. Pena, look at all the space for Pena. Turn on the Jets, Pena. Cut it inside. Yes. Still has it. Pena fires a shot. It's deflected. And right to Roberts. That's the best opportunity we've actually had all game long. I know that's a little sad, but it seems like Toronto is not pushing any numbers forward, and they're just sitting back and defending, and that's really all we can do. Can you guys, like... Who is that right next to me? Just move, dude! There you go, McAvoy. Good turn. Brought down in the box. It's a pen. Oh my god, what a bailout call that is. Alright, it is going to be Hung Chul to take this penalty. It's not a very good one, but he puts it away. Thank God. We're up 1-0 over Toronto. This has been an interesting game. This is a very evenly matched game against Toronto. Toronto's played just flat out defensively, I would say, in this game. We haven't been able to break through. I don't really know if we were going to get a good shot on that play from McAvoy, but he was brought down to the box and gave us this opportunity, and we put it away. So, it's 1-0 over Toronto. Deservedly or not, we do have the lead. Oh my god, there. Oh no! What? That's gonna be a pen. What was he do? Why did he not clear that ball? I just wanted him to clear. It's Chad Marshall. You know Chad Marshall does not make those mistakes. I just wanted to clear the ball. Instead, he just brought it down, allowed Altidore to take it off of him, and then just, look, why did he take it down right there? Then Altidore took it back, and for no reason, Chad Marshall just did some kind of Mortal Kombat jump high knee to the face on Altidore. What just happened? Alright, now they've got a penalty. It's going to be, it looks like Sheru? I can't say his name. It's going to be him to take this penalty. Oh boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. He's going to go right. He's going to go right. He went. He chipped it. Well, our lead lasted all of 5 minutes. Back to even terms in Seattle. Come on. And look at how many numbers. They're just going to push all their numbers back now, aren't they? Yes, they are. Turn that inside. He splits 2 defenders. Holds onto the ball. Plays Pena. Pena fires. That was such a bad shot from Pena. I expect so much more from him on that. What a horrible shank of a shot. That should have been the game winner. He should have at least put it on target. There's the final whistle. We come away from our first game in this episode with a 1-1 draw at home to Toronto. Toronto's not a bad team. I really wish we could have got the 3 points there. I feel like we're kind of missing out right there. We should have definitely come away with a win. So for the second game of this episode, we have LA, and this game comes 3 days after we just played Toronto, and we're on the road now in Southern California. So we do have some subs in there, a little bit of a rotated squad because of how little rest we have between games. But even though we have a few subs in there, I do want to at least come away with a point. LA beat us on our home turf earlier in the season. I want to at least get one of those points back today. Here's the starting 11 for LA on their home field, and it's a very good starting 11. No Omar Gonzalez in there for them today. Instead, they have Leonardo, who's not bad either. But actually, it looks like a little bit of a rotated side from them as well. So hopefully we can get at least a point here. Uh-oh. Oh, Juninho just went straight by me. Woo! He hit the post, but he was offsides. We're not off to a good start here. For some reason, switching players in this game right now is just a joke. There you go. Castillo, can you get around? You can. Nice shot from Castillo. Put in a low one into Musa, who fires it and puts it in the back of the net. 10 minutes in, Ahmed Musa has scored a goal. You know, I keep complaining about Ahmed Musa. He is the team's leading scorer, and lately he's been halfway decent. He actually has scored in 2 of his last 3 appearances, 2 of those coming as a substitute. So he's actually picked up his play a lot since probably about 2 months into the season. The first 2 months he was terrible. Lately, he's actually been pretty good. See, I think they're going to go short. It looks like they're stacking up short. It actually goes back post. Tipped in, misses. But then someone else misses. I think that was Castillo. No, it was Castillo, then tipped in. I'm all out of sorts. What is going on? Come on, Hong Chul. There you go. Nicely done. Hong Chul is actually a really good defender. Even though he's more of an... Oh, get rid of it. No, he doesn't want anything. Don't do it. Get rid of the ball. Woo. There you go. Into Green. There you go, Julian Green. Julian Green was offsides. He's always offsides. How are you always offsides? It doesn't make sense. Was he actually offsides? I don't know if he was or not. It was really close, but God, I cannot get Julian Green to play well. There you go. Play the ball to... You're going to give the free kick and then just blow for halftime? Why even give the free kick then? Whatever. At least we're winning right now at halftime. Sometimes I don't understand this game at all. Alright. 45 minutes left. LA, really? They've passed the ball around very well. They've dominated us in possession. But they really haven't had any shots. So, while it looks like they're dominating, they're kind of not. They haven't threatened, not even one time. Actually, let's give it to Pena. Oh, I did the wrong button. Wow, that was a really good shot from Pena. I meant to fake shot right there. He ended up just taking a crazy whack at it, and it almost worked out. There you go, Musa. Now you're on your horse, baby. Turn that ball inside. Play that ball in. There it is to Pena. No! No, I should have laid it off one more time to Julian Green. Green, put a ball in. It ends up right there. Can you get the... What just happened? I have no idea what just happened. Nice play from Robert. Please tell me that's not live. What was that? Someone please explain to me what just happened right there. How did... I don't understand. I thought it was going to be a free kick or something. Palmer Brown. Wow, get rid of that. Alright, Martinez. Do we have time for one more attack? We got the ball all the way up the field into the attacking third. And then the ref blows the final whistle. He did that twice to us. He did it at halftime. He did it again at the end of the game. But it doesn't matter. We come away from LA with a 1-0 victory, scoring our goal in the 10th minute, and then it was 80 minutes of boredom. I mean, nothing happened for the next 80 minutes. It was so boring. But we get 3 points in LA. That's good. Alright, so with the mid-season transfer window quickly approaching, I've decided to clear up some room in our youth academy by signing 4 of the players to the senior squad. So we're going to be getting in this guy right here, Ned Gayao, who is a goalkeeper, Ivan Miranda, who is a right wing / left winger, very, very promising. I think he has a potential of 89 to 94. A very, very highly rated prospect. I mean, Julian Green better watch his back. That's how good this guy's going to be. Simeon Hume, who's a Canadian right back, and then Jonathan Cochran, who I believe is a midfielder. So for the next game up, we are headed north of the border to Vancouver to play the Whitecaps in a Cascadia rivalry. Like I said, we are on the road, but we have our first choice starting 11 out there. Hopefully they can do the job against Vancouver. We play them a ton throughout the course of the season, and we do come away with a 3-1 victory. Castillo getting a brace, Pena getting on the board as well, and the great center attacking midfielder Morales from Vancouver getting on the board. So that's a good win for us. I'm really happy with that win. For the 4th and final game of this episode, we're going to go ahead and play it. It's at home against NYCFC. And really the reason I want to play this game is because I want to test out Miranda in that right wing spot. I want to see what he can do. He's going to start over Julian Green. Again, we're on short rest after that win against Vancouver. So we do have to rotate the squad just a little bit with Chumacero coming in and Thompson as well. And we're switching up pretty much almost the entire defense with Remick, Mendoza, and Suleiman coming in. Hong Chul will keep his spot though, and the rest of the lineup stays the same. Here is a look at NYCFC starting 11 for this game. And I know quite a few of their players because I have used them before in the past in another career. Nemec is fairly good, a very big striker. Discarud is very good in the midfield, as is Calais. Taylor is kind of a backup striker up top for them. I don't know where David Villa is, but I am quite happy to see he's not in there today. Oh, I thought I was going to get to that. I really did think I was going to get... Yes, Pena. But they retain possession again. Oh, what a ball in. It's 1-0. That was just so good. As soon as he turned with it, I saw the run. There was nothing I could do. To Miranda. Miranda, what can you do? Well, that's not bad. It's not bad. Can you get it into Vargas? There you go. Lay it off to Robale. Oh, it's Thompson, not Robale. But Thompson's shot goes wide. How do you not... It was a little bit underneath him. He couldn't quite get it out, but, I mean, still, if he just puts it on target, it's a goal. Come on, Thompson. Up to Vargas. I really need Vargas to do something here today. Vargas has been so bad. Yes. Castillo. Yes. Shield him, Castillo. Dang it, Vargas. Vargas hasn't scored in so long. I'm actually getting worried that Vargas is not going to be the player I hoped he was. Well, we did. Oh, no. No, that was so bad. Oh, he hit the crossbar on that one of those. Are you kidding? He hit the bar again. Get rid of it, Hong Chul. Oh my gosh, how are we not 2-0 down at this point? That is going to be halftime. This has been a catastrophe of a game. I actually don't think the false 9 is going to work with this team. It's been a disaster every time I've tried it. It just doesn't work. And this is really the first team I've ever found where it doesn't work. So we're definitely going to get away from it, at least for the second half. It's just, we have to do something different. Play it back in. Nicely done. I don't see... All right, Miranda, just keep going. There you go, Miranda. They're not going to stop you. Cut it onto your right foot, because I know you know have... Oh, my gosh, come on. Thompson's open for a shot. It falls. How did you miss the ball? He just whiffed on a wide open goal. Make that diagonal run, Chul. There you go. Look at the space opening up for Hong Chul. Get the pass off. What the heck is that? And he didn't go get the ball. What is happening? He was offsides anyway. That was a complete catastrophe. Turn. Yes, Musa. Use that space. Exploit that space, Musa. Play it in. Oh my gosh, it falls! There it is! Who was it? Romain Gall? I think it was Romain Gall. It was just lucky deflection. I just didn't have anywhere to pass it, and I just pretty much kicked it. It deflected straight to Romain Gall, and he does not miss the open shot. Puts it away. It was just, again, luck. Pure and simple luck, and I will take it. It's 1-1 in Seattle. Thank God we got something. Oh my God, come on, you guys. No! Bornstein, yes, get to it, Bornstein. Oh, Bornstein. Oh, you're getting such a pay raise after this season. I swear, if it hadn't been for Bornstein, we would have lost so many games this season. Yes, Romain Gall. Jameson, run! Jameson! He's not going to run. Jameson is just absolutely worthless in there. They're finally going to... It's too late, though. There's nowhere to go now. Pena looks like he's pulled up. I'm just going to hit a shot. That was such a poor shot. I was worried about Pena right there. He pulled up in the middle of the field holding his hamstring or something. I just want to kind of get out of this game. I don't want to lose Pena. That's the end of the game. We come away with a 1-1 draw. Another terrible, terrible performance from this team. Miranda, he was okay. I mean, he wasn't anything special, but I would say he wasn't any worse than Romain Gall has been or Julian Green. So, I mean, he's just, right now, he's just another player to put out there. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this episode. Next time we will get straight into transfer window stuff. Maybe the draft lottery. Again, I have to test that out before we actually commit to doing it. But hopefully that will be taking place next episode. At least getting the players for the draft lottery. And I also have a lot to evaluate on my own team. I mean, a lot. I played 3 games this episode. I scored 1 goal in each game. 3 goals in 3 games is not going to get it done. And I don't know what's going on. We can't run the false 9 because when I do, the player that gets the furthest forward is my center defensive midfielder. And we don't have center defensive midfielders that can actually shoot and contribute on the offensive end. So we can't run that formation. When we run our normal formation, the 4-2-3-1 type of formation, we can't score with that either. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Jameson might be gone in this transfer window. As a matter of fact, I'm almost certainly going to get rid of Jameson. He's just useless. He started the season off so hot, and lately he hasn't actually done anything. Not only has he not done anything as far as scoring or assisting on goals, he doesn't move when he's on the field. He literally stands in one spot and watches the game being played around him. If I was the actual manager on this team, the physical manager on this team, I would call Jameson into my office, slap him in the face, take his jersey, and kick him out the door. He would be done on this team. He's that useless. I have no need for him on this team. Musa, I've talked about getting rid of because he's in violation of the rules. But now, since I'm getting rid of Jameson and Musa, I only have Vargas left as a striker on this team. That worries me a lot. So, I mean, like I said, I got a lot to evaluate on this team in this next transfer window. Because 1 goal per game is not going to get it done. It's not going to get us where I want us to go, which is winning the league and the playoffs. And hopefully winning the US Open Cup as well. I mean, those are the expectations put forth for me by the board for this season. So, I kind of need to fulfill those expectations. But that is going to do it for this one, guys. If you had as much fun as I did, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new. And I will catch you when we come back in the next episode. See ya.